This is Ms. Dutchins, and I'm going to show you how to do a declaration in your own words. So this assignment is for today, which is just it's a shorter assignment because you guys didn't have school yesterday. So it's just really important that you watch this video because it'll help you out with this assignment. So the first slide is the directions. It's the one I'm making right now. So if you are listening to this, then you are watching it right now. So you're doing what you're supposed to. Remember, you always need to be in present when you watch a video, just because I make it that way so that way you don't accidentally delete something, but you do have to push present in order to watch video. So for slide 2, what you're going to do is you're going to watch this video from Khan Academy. You're going to go into present, you're going to watch this video. It's kind of a little bit longer. I mean, it's not like the most thrilling video in the world, but it's going to give you information that you need for this assignment, so it's really important that you watch. After you watch this video, you're going to write a 5-sentence summary on what the video was about. And this is going to help you with the next 2 slides, so it's really important that you do that. You just write your answer in here. For the next slide, what you're going to do is you're going to have the Declaration of Independence. It's going to give you a segment of the Declaration of Independence. You're going to then put it in your own words, and then you're going to Google image search and find a picture that relates to what they're talking about. So for instance, with this first one, when in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them to one another, and to assume among powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare causes which... Okay, so when I'm reading that, if I watch the video, then I would know what they're saying, that sometimes in a nation's history, it becomes necessary to tell the government that you don't like what they're doing anymore, and you want to become your own nation, and that's what they're saying. They have been under the rule of the British for a very long time. The British people have abused them, have created taxes that they couldn't pay, have in some cases killed them, in some cases caused violence, had soldiers living in their homes, and they're saying, you know what, enough is enough. But in order to declare independence and say, okay, we cannot be part of this anymore, we want to be our own independent nation, they're saying at the bottom that they should declare the causes, meaning if you want to separate from Britain, we have to give answers to why we want to do that. And on the next assignment, we're going to be looking at this as if it was a breakup letter. So when you break up with somebody, you don't necessarily just say, I want to break up with you. Often you will explain why you want to break up with them. Otherwise, it's going to be this long, emotional, drawn-out thing. So same thing with declaring independence from a nation. You have to tell the person why you want to separate and become your own nation. So I would just say exactly what I said. I would just say, Britain has been an unruly leader, so we are declaring our independence, but we're also going to tell the king why. Then I would paste a picture. So this could be like, some people writing. It could be something symbolic that has to do with freedom. It could be anything. But how I do that is I just go to insert. If you're using an iPad, it'll be a plus. You go to image, and you can just go to search the web, and then you can search for a picture that you can use, and then you just paste it into this part right here. So you're going to be doing that for sections 1, 2, 3, and then you have down here 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that's what you're doing for this assignment is you're just translating it into your own words and then pasting a picture that has to do with what that section's talking about. So that way you guys can understand what this document was actually saying, because it's a very significant document within our history. On slide 5, you're going to answer your question on page 7 of your student notebook. If you go into percent, you just click on your period, whatever it is, and it'll take you to your digital notebook number 2. You're going to be completing question 7 on page 7 on your student notebook number 2. So you're going to be completing page 7. There's a question there on student notebook number 2. Sorry, that was a tongue twister for me for some reason. And then as always, don't forget to hit turn in or mark as done in Google Classroom. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you have any questions, make sure to go back into the Google Meet and ask me. You can use Remind, you can use Google private comments on this assignment, or you can email me. But have a good day. Thanks.